All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome or not. I'm Savannah of Savvy Crafts, and I'm just going to get into it because I don't really like introductions. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Sorry. That was weird. Not sure. I was having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. Anyway, today we are craft planning, which I've kind of already done, and I'm also setting up my junk journal slash normal journal and stuff like that. So I have my iPad. These are my stickers, by the way. Live, laugh, love. My neighbor Totoro, love him. To be real, my favorite Studio Ghibli movie is Howl's Moving Castle. Love Howl's Moving Castle. My fave. So good, and that piano score. I guess it's not just piano, but the waltz is really pretty and gorgeous, and it's one of my favorites. So let me get into my iPad. Of course, for context of why my Touch ID isn't working, my fingers are peeling. TMI, but my fingers are peeling, and they just nothing is seeing my fingers. So yeah, I already kind of planned some stuff, so I'll just go through it. So some things that let me zoom in so you can read it. Is a sardine pillow. Sorry, if I like stop talking and go blank, it's because I'm looking at my screen and making sure everything's going fine. So let me know if things don't work or something. So sardine pillow. I want to make one of those like patchwork pillows that are like really long. I already have. Let's see if I can get it really quick. I have a big carrot. I have a large carrot that I crocheted. So I want something kind of like this size of a sardine pillow. I've been wanting to do that as well. This is a C-shaped pillow for sleeping. That's a big priority. If it has a green star next to it, that means it's like on the list. So, paper chains. I should just go through my Pinterest because I have so much on my Pinterest that I just keep saving and saving and saving. But anyway, along with the paper chains, paper garland, I want to do fun shapes like stars. And also I saw this really cool craft that was buttons. And you take like paper plates. You can use paper plates or you can like cut them out of cardboard. I think paper plates are cool because they have the ridge shape that buttons kind of have and the different shapes, so like the outline shapes, and then I don't have to use my scissors on cardboard. Plus, I don't have to find cardboard, period. Buttons, like big buttons. I think those would be so cute. A ribbon garland, not super high on my list. What is on high on my list is a fishbowl curtain. I found this. I don't know what it is because it's not silk and it's not organza and it's not chiffon. It's just like really thin blue fabric. It's kind of like gauze, but not really. I don't know. But I have a curtain rod, and unfortunately only one window in my house is the size of a curtain rod. I have like a normal window and then a double window, and my curtain rod's probably going to be too short. So I'm going to make one, technically two. So one set of curtains that's blue and like kind of see through, kind of like water, and then little felt fishies to go on them so that it looks like it's a fishbowl. I think that's cool. Ooh, pine cone decor. And let me show you something I got today. Hold on. Let me preface. Let me give some context. My cat's name is Pinecone. I saw this really cute, like, decor thing where you put, like, you frame stuff for your pet of like their favorite stuff, or like their name, or like a picture of them, like of you guys, and then like a pop print or something, and you like hang it up where they eat. Like, we have art in our houses, why not give them art too? So I found, also by the way, I have this. Let me, you can't really see. I have this. This is her. This is Pinecone. And I thrifted this frame. This sits on my desk, so that's where that goes. But today I thrifted, because I don't want them to be too big, because she's already really small. I thrifted this frame. Very cool. It's plastic, but I think it'll be good. It's lightweight. I'm gonna probably, I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. And then this other one, it's a little bit bigger, but I think it's good. I like that they are both gold. It's like almost completely broken on the back. This is just like kind of falling out. But I'm thinking of making a pine cone for one, maybe like embroidering a pine cone, because her name is Pinecone. Doing an artist rendition, me being the artist, of her favorite toy, which is string and puff balls. And then doing one that's like a pea. I got a little pea, like a wooden pea for that craft. So yeah, there's little pictures of that. These I have some upcycling I want to do. I have a pair of shorts and a dress that I want to do. Reusable cotton rounds. I am interested in that. We love zero waste. We love reusable products. Plus I just think they would get my face cleaner from the makeup. Especially since I have a show coming up and I'm gonna have to be doing makeup every night. So maybe I prioritize that one. I want to paint my Mancala boards that I have. I also need to make beads because I've lost my beads. So a steering wheel cover, not super prioritizing crochet crafts. I love crocheting. I am stressed out by it because yarn is just like so stressful. I don't like that. Maybe that's something I need to unpack in therapy because I really enjoy it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Hey, Jake's here. Hi, Jake. So the crochet is not. Plus, Pinecone eats the string as I'm crocheting. So, learned that the hard way. A worry stone. That's a clay craft. Ooh, I want to bedazzle my sewing machine. I got a new sewing machine. It's a Singer Heavy Duty, like 440S or something. What am I working on? I'm going through my planning, for craft planning. And so if you have any crafts, drop them in the chat. And then I'm also going to be doing my junk journal. So we're doing some planning. Thanks for asking, Jake. Love you. Bedazzling my sewing machine. I got these rhinestones. Let me grab them. And I specifically paid more for the ones, more magnets. I agree. That's a good one. I'll add that one actually. Do you have any like ideas for like shapes? Like what's some shapes that you'd want to see on a magnet? Sometimes this pen doesn't work. Just gonna be so real. Shapes for magnets. I made an egg one for my friend and I want an egg one. So I'm making an egg one. Maybe a pine cone for pine cone. That'd be kind of cute. Pine cone. A worm. Ooh, a worm is a good one. A worm is funny because that one's pretty easy. But in order to like get it on the back, you'd have to like squiggle it. A worm is really good, actually. I love that. A frog. Ooh, like a derpy frog. That'd be cool. Not like a realistic frog. A fun frog. A fun frog. Alright, you keep letting me know. I'm going to keep going through because I'm almost done with my list. Bedazzle my sewing machine. Yes, I got these. Can't really see them because, here, let me hold them up here. They're all different shapes. There's some stars, there's some moons, there's some flowers, there's some hearts. There's all different colors. Ooh, a stingray, yeah. That's a good one. You love stingrays, don't you, Jake? I'll give that one to you. I'll make it huge, like as big as your fridge, so that it doesn't fit. And then it becomes a nuisance. Just kidding. Just kidding. And then a quilted placemat. Oh, dominoes. I want to make cosmic brownie dominoes. Where the pips. By the way, this part of a domino is called a pip. In case anybody was wondering. In case you needed a crossword clue answer, this is called a pip. Same with on a die face. These are also called pips. So a little fun fact for you, a pip. Anyway, I want to make I want them to be brown because they have the shape of a domino. They're domino shaped. They're rectangular. That's the word I'm looking for, is rectangular. Rectangular. And they have dots because of the sprinkles. And they already have a line in the middle, so I think it'd be a perfect thing to have. Oops. I don't like freeform, just for the record. A quilted placemat. I have these gorgeous plates that I thrifted. And I want to make some quilted placemats with them. I've never quilted in my life, ever. And by that I mean I've never used quilting batting before. I bought some at the thrift store. Shout out to the Idea Store, Champaign-Urbana, in the Lincoln Square Mall. That place rocks. Highly recommend. A junk journal. We're doing that today. And a daily junk calendar. That's what we're working on today. And then magnets. So, yeah. That's my project planning. If you have any other projects, crafts, let me know. Drop it in the chat. And so, yeah. I also have some cheese over here that I've been snacking on. So I'm going to take a bite. Because I'm hungry. Excuse my chewing. Anyway, let's start a new one. Because we're going to do a junk journal planning thing. Yesterday I made a digital tarot journal. Oh, by the way, this is what that looks like. On my iPad, if you remember, if you were here yesterday. We have our reminders. Write down your first impressions, write down keywords, don't overthink it, keep an open mind, the future is not set in stone, with this really pretty, let me hold it up so you can really see, blue and brown and cursive situation. Ooh, painting over playing cards and making custom ones. I did add that to my Pinterest. I'm thinking of like a collage. I actually don't like painting that much. You don't think you did it right? Do you know what you did wrong? Did you forget to seal it? Sometimes you have to seal it with Mod Podge. That's how you do with records. Tip. If you're painting on records, which I do have some of those, you should Mod Podge it first. Put a clear, like a layer of Mod Podge on the record before you even paint, because it's, and not even, okay, let me finish my sentence. Mod Podge, because then that gives you a surface that the paint can actually stick to. So that might also be the issue with the playing cards. When you just try and paint on a vinyl record, it does not stick, and it doesn't fully dry all the way. I'm not sure why. Don't know why, but that's my experience with that. And also try not to do full like scenescapes. Didn't sand them first and they were too shiny. What playing cards were you using? Didn't sand them first. I've never sanded a thing in my life. I've never used sandpaper ever in my life. Maybe that's something that I'm missing out on. And then we have my abbreviations over here, the tracker, and then I went back and like wrote about some previous ones that I had remembered that I did. And then I also did a new one because my cat, Pinecone, has a toothache and I was freaking out. So I turned to the tarot cards because that's just kind of what I needed. Okay. Anyway, time to start the junk journal process. Let's get this ready. Object eraser. I wish it would, I don't know, tell me why the settings from board to board in Freeform don't carry over. Like, I feel like that should just be something that it does. That's just how I feel. Oh, yeah, maybe the sanding was something you needed to do. I don't know. I'll give it a try. I will experiment for you. I'll do that. Okay, junk journal planning. Junk journal. It only has to make sense for me to do it. I'm sorry if you can't read that. You know what it says. It's fine. Junk journal. Okay, we need a cover. I want this to be bigger. Cover. I've seen some people embroider their covers. Oh, what were you talking about with vinyls? Jake specifically. You know my. Oh, never mind. I'll explain when we get back. A cover. I want like a goals for the journal. So specifically my goals for the journal, I want to like free draw a bit, junk journaling, scrapbooking, collage. I love collaging. I made this collage. Oh shit. Oh my god. This is a collage. This background. I made it on Canva. Let me know if you want to see that because I will do it. Love this. Anyway, collage, I guess. Collage. Goes for a journal. I want a free draw. I want a collage. Junk journaling. All that good stuff. I also want to. Maybe I come back. Goals for. Okay, I want goals. I want. You always need a good test page. Test page is always fun. I don't know. I don't really have much to test. I want a daily junk. I'm so excited. I got a whole bunch of new stuff. I thrifted a whole bunch and then I did buy some stuff. But that's, oh, craft list, duh. I want a goal. Crafts. More cheese for me. And salami. Excuse my chewing. This is good. The cheese I'm eating is Havarti. Lauren knows what I'm talking about. It's a great cheese. It's so good. It's creamy. It's not too sharp. It's also not like sour or too like, it's creamy. It's not dry. Some cheeses can be creamy from the start and then they're dry. Because like, I'm like, oh, cheese is creamy because it's milk. But not every cheese is creamy. I think actually a lot of cheese is dry. Like cheddar's dry. Havarti's not dry. Havarti's delicious. And I love it. I'm just gonna have a snack break really quick because I'm hungry. Okay. Moving on. Oh shoot. Whoops. What's going on over here? Did they update this? It looks weird. There we go. I don't like how that looks. Do you see that? That's strange. I also have some candied walnuts and cranberries. So, did I put my glue stick somewhere? I'm just now realizing I don't know where my glue stick is. Found it. I'm gonna eat that. Ooh, wait. Before I start, fave crafting snack. I actually don't usually snack while I'm crafting because I get so hyper focused I don't eat. But right now, my favorite snack in general is the Havarti cheese salami and my walnuts and cranberries. So good. I'm gonna do a quick thrift haul just really fast because I got some real good stuff. Starting with this. This is a grommet hole puncher. It has these little black things are like sharp. I don't know if they're sharp, but you like, I'm pretty sure what you do is you put fabric here and then like depending, because they're different sizes, depending on the grommet size or the eyelet size, you can poke the hole. Because usually what I do is I, through a series of poking with a pencil, cutting, and seam ripping. But I found this at the bins, by the way. Bins, like Wallace and Gromit. Yes, exactly like Wallace and Gromit. This is the Wallace of Wallace and Gromit, in case you didn't know. So I got that. I also got this beautiful candlestick. It's gorgeous. It's got like blueberries. Oh, those aren't blueberries. Those are blue flowers, if you can see. And on the bottom, it says something. I don't know what that says. It looks like a D. I don't know what that says. It looks like that says Eugene. So, but it's a really, really gorgeous. And then what else did I get? I got, oh, I will show you when it comes up. I got some scrapbooking stuff. I got those two frames that I showed at the beginning. This one, it's like gold. And it has rhinestones on it. That's plastic. And then this other one that's gold. This is for Pinecone's project. So, not Pinecone doing a project. The project for Pinecone. And then I got this. Cow clock. Cow clock. It doesn't have any batteries, and it's got a big stand on the side, but it's a cow clock. Look at how the numbers are like. Look at how the numbers are. Look at them. That's so cool. I love that. I love shit like that. Cow clock. I'm pretty sure that's all I got from the thrift store. At the bins, okay? The bins were crazy. Okay, now that we've planned, now that we've talked about how to snack and talked about, what did we just talk about? Thrifting. It's time to start the journal. What would Pinecone's favorite craft be if she had thumbs? Like, I don't know, because she likes to eat the string when I crochet and craft. I don't know what her favorite craft would be. Something not with paint. No. Maybe sculpting. Have you seen, oh my gosh, there's that cat. There's that person with a cat who, hold on. The person who does pottery who also has a cat, and like the cat is a part of the process. So the cat like scratches it or like pushes it, and so like the pottery is also made by the cat. I think that's cool. I'm holding scissors. I'm gonna set them down. Okay, let's first off put this to the side. It's time to begin scrapbooking. Let me show you my materials. I have my scissors that I've had since 8th grade. Mind you, I'm 24. Then I have my glue stick that I didn't know that I had, but I do have. And it works because I tested it already. Then also, I got this at the thrift store. at the Idea Store. Shout out the Idea Store. I have, this is mostly all filled with stuff that I bought new, but that's okay. Instead of paper punches, I got fun scissors of two kinds. This kind, and this kind, like a scalloped edge. We love a scallop. I actually don't like scallops, but that's okay. I also got some pens because I realized I don't have any pens and I don't want to go into work on the weekend to get my pens. So I just bought some pens. By the way, I actually used to bullet journal when I was in high school and when I was younger. Can you focus, please? Thank you. I used to bullet journal when I was in high school because that was my planner, because I use Timebook now and I actually don't have that much stuff to plan now. And that was also before I discovered like Microsoft To Do and reminders that you can like make multiple to-do lists all in one place. So I used to bullet journal to be my planner, and I used to have a bunch of stuff, and then I got rid of it because I didn't need it anymore and it didn't serve me. And so but I'm older now and can be more of a informed consumer, because I now know that like I don't need the cool crazy big giant $15 pack of washi tape when all of it is patterned and not solid. So I got some solids because these are more versatile. So I got some solids in all the colors, plus this purple is so pretty. Very excited about that. Then, because I thrifted these are stamps. I needed a stamp block also, so I have a stamp block. You put these on and then it acts. So yeah, I'll show you in a minute. We're gonna use this. And then an ink pad, because I couldn't find any ink pads at the thrift store. And then today, I got some stickers. I got floral stickers, and I bought this specifically because it was cheaper, and it has one for each color. I wanted a wide range of stuff. I didn't want one color palette, color scheme. So I got these supplies in here. I also have my colored pencils. I've got some Prismacolors. Also from high school. Love these things. I finally took them out of the little black thing, the like trays, because I'm like, I'm over this. I feel like this is, what's the word? Confining me. I feel confined. I feel restricted. So, oh, I should probably put this stuff in there too, just for fun. I love organizing. I love it. Okay, next thing. This is the thing that I got at the thrift store. I'm not taking these out. I already did, and a whole bunch of them got everywhere. These are not stickers, this is paper. But there's all little letters. So, Slay running at the gym. Love that for you. My big box. This is my box that I got. I also bought this new, as you can see. But it holds all this stuff, so, and I can't get it open. Oh, it's because I'm opening it wrong. So let's just, hold on a second. Let's take a look. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Let's take a look. I have my notebook. This is the notebook that I chose. It is blank and it's green. Love it. I got these pictures. They're digital pictures of somebody's. They just belong to someone. And I chose the ones that I thought were the coolest, that I enjoyed the most. Fun fact, there are two in here that I recognized immediately. This is from Epcot at Disney World, in case you were wondering. This is from Epcot. This is near Living with the Land. And this is also at Epcot, because that's where Figment is. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Figment got moved, but I recognize that. I'm like, that's literally Epcot. So, Disney Adult, my Disney Adult is showing. This one is a pine cone. I bought this one for pine cone. Maybe I can put it in the frame. Maybe that would be something cool. Oh, and it fits, and I can put it sideways. Ooh, that's cute, actually. I love that. But fun fact, it's from Milliken. It says Arts and Craft Designs Decatur Milliken 1996 Conference. That is so cool. From 1996. It's probably taken in Kirkland or something, because Kirkland is one of those oldest buildings. But I think that would be cute. Maybe the coloring is off, but that's okay. And then that's just somebody's house. Like, these are so crazy. And I've definitely been here. This is definitely like the Red Rock region. Cute. I have a really cool collage idea for this one. This is a calendar from 2011. Love that for us. I know, right? Small world. I also assume that this was also from that same showcase, that Milliken showcase. Let me see if there's anywhere else. I'm pretty sure this is in Glacier National Park or somewhere. This is a glacier. That's what I mean. This is a glacier. And I'm smart like that. This is a glacier. I don't know if it's from Glacier because I don't remember seeing this in Glacier. And there's all kinds of places that have glaciers that are not just Glacier. But we can probably bet that this is at Glacier National Park. So, some trees, a birdhouse. I feel like this is in California. That's just how I feel about it. Chuckles. Love that kid's face. Giraffes. Love giraffes. Giraffes are so cool. I saw this reel. This woman was crying. She said, the giraffes have nowhere to go during a storm because they are taller than most trees. Giraffes, she was crying. Giraffes already have it hard, and yet, and still, they cannot hide from rain. And that is actually quite sad. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, that's just somebody's house. So these are cool. And everything, and this, like all of this was from the Idea store, just so you know. And I only paid like 20 bucks and I got so much stuff. So I got these. I have this little flower lamp helping out, but this was from this. I'm just becoming a hoarder again. I got this music book because it has cool drawings in it that I think are so cute. Like, look at that fish. That's so cute. I love that. And then I don't know why I got this. Let's put these over here. This all came in like a pack, like a mystery bundle, just like all this paper. And then some scrapbooking papers. This one has ducks on it. This is all scrapbooking paper that I got. And then there's more. Something that I'm going to pull out that I think is freaking awesome, that was the first thing I picked up, is this. It's a United States Postal Service thing. It's celebrating 100 this century. Put your stamp on history. 1900 2000. So this is from the 1900s and 2000s, by the way. I guess it's that century. But it's got like all kinds of stuff, and then on the back, and it goes take a field trip through, and then so this is the 1990s. It's got like all this stuff. But the one that I thought was the freaking coolest, let me just pull it out and show you. Also, we like Ike, Nebraska for Ike. We love that. This is, I don't know what that is. I guess this one is the 1950s. I Love Lucy, right? Yeah, I Love Lucy. Some cool stamps. I've been there. Not there, but there. Oh, also there's cats right there. I didn't even look at the sides. That is so cool. There's one specific one that I want to highlight. Like, this is so cool. And what were these from? And they have like lessons. Like, that's what's on the back. Are lessons. And it's like about voting, but it's from the United States Postal Service. It's so crazy. The one that I want to show is, LOL, is this one. It's Rent. This is Rent. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's the OG. Yeah, because there's Idina Menzel. This is the OG cast of Rent. Why is it on a What is this? I don't understand. I don't know what this is. This is so cool. What? I should probably look it up. Surf the World Wide Web. LOL. That's so cool. I love Rent. This is awesome. Like, I want to hang this up on my wall. This is so cool. That's so dope. It is a historical event. So that's what's in here. So now I think it's time to begin the decorating and setting up of my junk journal. So first, I want to get this out of the way. Let's get the iPad. Let's get my iPad. There we go. And let's begin, shall we? So it's blank. I want to do a cover page. Love you. Slay. So I'm gonna start with a cover page. I don't know exactly yet what, I'm just gonna put this behind me for now. Exactly what I want to do. This box is huge. Okay, let me just, okay. Okay, so I have all this scrap paper over here. I'm thinking we do some shapes. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a frame, maybe, or like we make a cool border. I was also kind of inspired by this really long piece. Like maybe I can do like a, you know, or like in the middle. We maybe can do like a full page spread. That could be kind of cool. I don't know quite yet. I definitely, and you know what I was gonna do today? Get white paper, because I don't actually have any white paper. So that's great and fun. What's something that we could do? I also, maybe we skip this one for now. This will be the cover. We also want to do what? We wanted goals and stuff. We, I, us, you're watching, but I'm the one doing it. There's a weird balance there. It's like I'm doing it, but we're here together, you know? Okay. The cover, okay. Well, also the cover, but the cover, goals, test page, daily junk craft list. Okay, I'm thinking maybe like I'm gonna start here. This is where I'm gonna start, because I want to do, today's April, I want to do a daily junk calendar situation. So I'm thinking we do like some April stuff. So do I have any cool scrap paper that's like rainy? Something that's like blue? Maybe we do like a big blue page. Ooh, or I do like little squares. I don't know. I'm thinking this could be like the day of the week, right? Yeah, okay. I also don't have a ruler, so I'm just kind of going for it. I'm gonna cut this. I'm doing blue because April showers bring May flowers. By the way, my favorite flower is a tulip. Drop your favorite flower in the chat. I freaking love tulips. Tulips are my most favorite in the whole world. Right now the daffodils are blooming. Daffodils always bloom first. And they're, I think, just based on my observations, more, what's the word? Not durable, like resilient. Is that the right word? So they like don't die as fast. Tulips are very fickle, very, not very strong. Like, they die quickly. So, and also there's not a lot of places around me that, or like where I drive to go to like work or whatever, that has tulips. When I was in college, there was tulips everywhere. and I always drove by places. There was actually one on campus that I would walk to that was pink and yellow. So it was like yellow on the bottom and pink on the top, and they actually had the little like this Audi thingy. I also have the Lego tulips. My partner got them for me for Valentine's Day because I love tulips and tulips are toxic to cats. So anyway, there's not a lot of tulips. I don't see tulips as much anymore, which makes me really sad because I can't have tulips in the house because of my cat. Okay, I'm thinking like that. And we glue that down. Let's do it. Let's freaking go for it. My glue stick. I've been kind of practicing my, by the way, I'm trying to, this is just going to have to be in the frame. Sorry, y'all. Let's just, when was the last time you used a glue stick? Because I can assuredly say that the last time I used a glue stick was actually last Christmas because I was trying to make a paper chain. But I feel like I don't use glue sticks. I don't ever remember using a glue stick. Like, even in school. I am a tape girl. I've always used tape. And I think it's because tape is instantaneous. Tape just kind of immediately gets the job done. Especially now that they make double-sided tape. Is this going to close how I want it to? No. I'll just snip it. Again, these are my scissors from 8th grade. I don't know where I got that glue stick from. Okay, so we have our thing here. I feel like such a like Instagram girl because they be gluing it down and then trimming it up, and I'm like, that's so cool. I'm one of those Instagram girls. But I would say, I mean, maybe I was using, like, the liquid glue is what was bothering me. I don't know. This glue stick really freaking rocks. I don't know. Okay, there's that. I wish I had a ruler. I have a tape measure. Maybe I use that. I have a tape measure. Like a tape measure, not a measuring tape, a tape measure. I do have a ruler. It's just in my car right now. Okay, so we're working with, trying to make a calendar. We're working with 11.5 inches. 11.5. My mom, when I went to get my stuff, my craft stuff, was like, do you want this calculator? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna need a calculator. Immediately needs a calculator. So, yeah. 11.5. So 11.5 divided by 7 is like 1. 1 with like an extra 4 inches. That doesn't seem right. Let me do the math. I do the math constantly, and this is not really something that I'm a stranger to. 11.5 divided by 7. So that's 1. 4, 5. Sometimes 7 is 49. It would have to be 6. Because to get us 42. 3. Again. I got it, girl. I don't need your help. Rude. Did you see that? It was trying to solve it for me. That's rude. 30 divided by 7. 5. It would have to be 4. 28. 2. 20. We're just getting smaller and smaller, aren't we? Girl, I got it. Stop freaking asking. Can I turn that off? Because it's kind of pissing me off. Off. Thank God. Okay. 2, 14. 60. Man, we're gonna round. Because it's mostly 1.5. Just for the record. Okay, 60. That'd be 8, right? 56. And then we're back to 40. 36. Not 36, 35. Damn, this must just go on forever. We'll do 1.6. Okay, 1.6. I also don't have a pencil. Like, I have colored pencils, but I don't have a pencil, which is kind of insane. I'm not even gonna lie. How did I manage that? Couldn't tell you. We're gonna lock this so that it kind of stays. I wonder, just use a pencil. Sorry if it's loud. We'll just use a blue one. Okay. We said 1.5. Of course, it's like not doing, okay. This is why a ruler is important, you guys. 1.5, right there. Can you even see that? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, right? And then it'd be 3.5. And then there's one there. 3.5 plus 1.5 would be 6, which would be about there. So then we'll just start here. Hi, kitty. Here comes the kitty. She took her nap and now she's ready to be a menace. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we'll do more like there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have somewhat of an idea. Now we're gonna use my new pens. Oh, it's blurry. Hey girl, don't eat my stuff. Just a moment while this focuses. Hey. How about you get back here? Because that's, no, don't climb on me. Stay back there. Okay. Isn't that cool? Did you see that? Okay. We're going to start with Sunday. I don't know about you guys, but I start with Sunday. I haven't made a calendar spread in like years. I'm just going to kind of also wing it. Tuesday. Of course, Wednesday is the one in the middle. We'll just put what? Wednesday. I love how I measured and it didn't even matter. And then Saturday, because I just kind of made it up. So, okay, the April calendar. What does that look like? April started on a Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. Five rows. I'm just going to start with this part because it's easy. This pen is nice. I like it. It's apparently made in Japan. It's called Le Pen. It's apparently what it's called. So let's just kind of wing it and go for it. I will say that the reason why I'm good at this, just to kind of manage some expectations, is because, and I'm going to give that Wednesday that extra space because it is in the crease, so the junk will be kind of weird. The reason why I'm good at this is because I sew, and you kind of need to be kind of good at that and like eyeballing things. Also, you just kind of get better at it as you go. I forgot to put my cap on my glue. Okay, so we need, how many did I say? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns. if I find the middle, so I need 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's go this way instead. There's that one. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. Let's not forget. And for the places that don't have a day, I'm going to put some paper in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. I was also really precise with my bullet journal, and I think as I've gotten older, I've let go of that. 30. Okay, I almost put 31. It's a good thing I checked. Kind of let go of that. That's the whole point of the junk journal, is that I want to work on not being perfect. So, okay, so let's snip off some of this edge right here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I can't pick up the paper. Okay. Oh, sorry, pine cone. By the way, in case you missed it, there's the kitty cat. Oh, she just went. So, I want to use my cool scissors for this part. And perhaps some stickers. Maybe I do like some squiggles. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not too sure how best to use these kinds of scissors. And of course, my first instinct is to keep all the scraps. Love that for me. I really don't want that to be how I do this, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm gonna do April showers, bring my flowers. That's cute. I like that. With my little letter things. I'm so freaking smart. And we'll do another. I should have done a bigger piece, actually. I'm changing my mind. We're doing a bigger piece. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And you know what? I'm allowed to change my mind. I really am. There we go. I'm allowed to change my mind. Okay. Perfect. Love that. Okay. I'm having so much fun. I love this. Okay. Perf. Okay, so do I want to do, I want to do like a complementary color, so maybe, ooh, that one's kind of ugly. Hey girl, What's going on? Are you happy? I put that blanket up there for her, so hopefully she wouldn't fall or anything. Maybe like red or like green? What would be something that would be cool? That one's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I wish I had a pencil. Like, genuinely, I don't. That's crazy. There's got to be a pencil somewhere, right? I know that there's a pencil. Oh, wait. There is a pencil. It's on my piano. Give me a second. Sorry, Pinecone. Let me just grab it. Oh, yes. Pencil. She's a sweet girl. She has a toothache. When I got her, when I adopted her, she already had a broken tooth, but I just kind of let it pass. Like, I let it kind of be its own thing because I didn't want to worry about, like, she didn't seem to be in too much pain. So, oh, I see. There's like a non-pattern spot right there. So, okay. She wasn't in a lot of pain, so I just kind of left it because I figured if she wasn't in a whole bunch of pain, then I probably shouldn't mess with it too much. But now, the other day, I don't know what happened, but I think I know that she broke her tooth on something. The one that was, because it was her top right and her bottom right canines. The bottom one was like completely missing, just like a little nub. But again, it didn't seem to bother her, so I just like kind of left it. But then her top one was pretty, it was just kind of, the tip was broken off. But the other night, she was acting weird and wouldn't let me look at it, and she wouldn't let me give her chin scritchies, which she loves, by the way. And then she started growling at me. So I took her to the vet on Friday after bawling my eyes out because I was worried about her, and I'm sad for her because she's just a little baby girl. She doesn't deserve this, you know what I'm saying? And she has to have dental surgery. So she's having surgery at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, that day. That'll be fun and exciting. I'm very excited about that. Okay, the paper. I need a little bag for my little baby scraps. This is why sewing also stresses me out a bit. Although sewing scraps are really, really useful, and you can find all kinds of like ways to use them. I need to tell Rachel that I'm still going. I like the greens. Do I want to add some tape? What was I talking about? I was talking about Pinecone. About her, her surgery. So that's just going to be something that I do. I'm going to move on from talking about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. One fell off. Which one? Oh, shit. Come on. It's 10,000 times harder when she's on the back of this chair. Of course, it falls right onto the freaking Swiffer duster that I have on the floor because I dropped it. More cheese. We're having a chaotic kind of time. Anyway, so, how do you use this? I just realized how hungry I was. So what you do is, these are backwards because that's how stamps work. And I think this is an R. And so you put them on the stamp block. I'm gonna make sure I go this way instead of this way because it needs to be reversed. And luckily it's clear, so you can look through and see if you've made any mistakes. The P's and Q's are hard because They're inverted. What is this one? This one is really bothering me. Nope, I'm not gonna use that. I don't trust you. APRIL. Let's look. April. And then I can like draw some stuff if I want to. Yeah. I'm gonna do it right there. So now I'm going to do something I've never actually done before. I don't think I've ever used a stamp. So that's what's happening right now, is that I'm using a stamp for the first time. This is not sticking, so I'm actually gonna throw it away because it won't stick to the block, which means it'll stick to the pad and then also stick to the paper. So we're gonna aim for right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this ink pad. Everybody, are you paying attention? Because I'm only gonna do. Did everybody see that? Because I will not be doing it again. I freaking love Pirates of the Caribbean, dude. Pirates of the Caribbean freaking rocks. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. That doesn't look like that. So we're going to. I don't know how to clean it. How do you clean them? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, that's so cool. You can like see it on the thing. That's so cool. Okay. And then I'm putting the lid back on that because I do not trust myself. I'm also in one of my favorite sweatshirts. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I have a napkin. Let me see if I can wipe this part off. I think that, and also I think you can use alcohol, like rubbing alcohol to clean it. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my god. That is so freaking cute. And I'm sure we can just... That is freaking adorable. Are you kidding? Did you guys see that? That was freaking awesome. Let me hold it closer. And it looks so good too. Wow, the A is a little bit weird, but it looks really cute. Wow. Oh my gosh. Have fun. I love this. Oh my god, I love crafting. Air's on. Oh, that is so freaking cool. And you can just wipe it off. That is freaking awesome. I'm gonna do more stamping. I'm gonna be doing more stamping later, for sure. Okay. We're just gonna keep that right there. Okay. And it's already dry. At least ish. Kind of. Okay. That was nerve-wracking, but worth the payoff. That was freaking awesome. Okay. I also have bug bites on my arm, and one of them is right here. Another one is right there, if you can't see it. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm pretty sure there are gnats in my house, but that's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Okay, I'm gonna put these back in just to get into the habit of, you know, cleaning up after myself. Okay, next I want to do like April showers, bring May flowers. There are stickers in this big bag of stuff. I don't know what I knocked over. Ooh, one of my jars. I'm gonna put that stuff up here. I'm gonna just really quick rearrange my desk. Thanks. Appreciate it, everybody. What is that? Okay. So, I really do like these little black and white ones. I do like these. Some of them are squares, some of them are circles. Hello? What's wrong? She's meowing at me, climbing on my shoulders. Do we want to do every other? I want to pull this out, but I don't want anything to fall off. Hey, Brat King. Come on. Okay. There's one attached. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. They're so tiny. Oh my god. Okay. There's a P right here. And I've already lost the A. There it is. Oh my god. This is like hard to work with. I'm not a huge fan. No, I'm not a huge fan of that. And then once you punch them out, what's next? You know? Now you just, if you change your mind, now... It would be easier to punch them all out, but I'm not doing that. Maybe we do like April showers. I need an arm. It's not the air, it's the heat. The heat turned on. Now I'm hot. April. You know what else I need? That what I actually would benefit from having is tweezers. This bug bite itches so bad. It's tweezers because my serger that I have does not have the cool air-powered threading situation. If you know anything about sergers, some of them are, there's like you press a button and it goes puts air so that it threads the inside of the machine for you. It's an older machine that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. So, oh my god, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, and I itch so bad. Okay, April showers bring me flowers. Okay, come on. Come on. You cannot see me struggling over here. And you know what? I like it that way. I'm not doing well at this, and I don't want you to see me, so. I really would rather you not see me, so. Please leave me alone. Showers, we need an E, 2 S's, and an R. Oh, there's only one. Why? Okay. It's kind of like Scrabble, where like I don't quite get it. Like why? Apparently there's only one of, I feel like Q, although Q makes sense, because the thing is, in Scrabble, you can, right, it's a crossword, so the letter could be used multiple ways. I guess I never thought of it that way, that you can use, thank God the heat's off, you can use the letter, like, it doesn't matter if there's only one, because I was surprised to find out about that. But there's only like one of like J and Z. I'm like, well, what about pizza? That's it, pizza. I think there's only one Z in the entire Scrabble game. And I'm like, that's weird. What about the word pizza or piazza? That's really strange. And I still feel that way. Should we look that up? I feel like I should look that up. And I can't get this P off the thing. Okay, that was really stressful. I'm setting those on the floor. I also left all of my Tombow markers at work because I use them to make flashcards, but now that I have a laminator, I can just print it and laminate stuff, so. Pencil first. I'm so glad I remembered I have this. And we're doing like a cursive situation. That's not an F. Okay. And then we're gonna lightly erase so I can still kind of see it. Except this eraser is just too good. It's just really good. Oh, I bonked that. My bad. Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm kind of really concentrating on this. It's also freaking hot in here because my heat turned on. I come home and I'm like, oh my god, I'm freezing. And then I turn on the heat and I'm like, well, crap. Okay. Exclamation point! And then we'll draw a little flower. Cute. Okay. I need to move my tape measure out of the way. Time to do this. I'm going to just whoosh. That's what I'm gonna do. I really wish I had tweezers, but I don't, so. Okay. A. P. R. See what I'm doing? I think this is I. Flip over. April. Oh shit. April's not looking like a word anymore. Let's try to do that thing where it like doesn't seem like a word. Showers. Also, the fact that my fingers are peeling is really doing a number on my, not my grip strength, but like my fine motor capabilities, because I can't feel anything. Like I literally can't feel my like fingertips, or like I'm feeling my skin and I'm like, that's freaking weird. Oh, I did not space those correctly. I'll just push it over. Oh, quick. Also make it cute at the same time. Oh shit. April showers bring May flowers. Pretty. That one's coming up. This is really freaking cute. I'm loving this. I feel like we need an umbrella. Are there any like umbrella themed stuff that I got in here? I feel like there wasn't, but I can't fully remember, so I'm just gonna take a quick look. There's Life Vest. April showers bring my flowers. Let's open our sticker book. That one's easy. My sticker book. It's butterflies and birds and such. And I want to wait to use this one for May, if April showers bring May flowers. Let's do green. I'm just gonna rip into this. Just kidding. Guess I'm not just gonna rip into this. I like the green and blue. We're gonna use the green and blue. I'm having so much freaking fun. I hope you are having fun, because I'm having a good freaking time. This freaking rocks. I freaking love crafting. Freaking love crafting, bro. Freaking love crafting. Green. Green. And blue. Where's that? There it is. Found it. I do wish I had like a paper punch, because I think they're cool. There's all those girls, sorry, it's probably not always girls. There's all those people on Instagram By the way, I don't have TikTok. I only have Instagram because I don't like TikTok. But anyway, there's all those people on Instagram that have the stamp paper punch that I think looks really freaking cool that I wish that I had. Ooh, and I can write daily junk. That's what I will do. Pencil first. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I kind of dig it though. I'm going to wait for that to cool. Not the word I'm looking for. Dry is the word that I'm looking for, actually. We're not waiting for it to cool. We're waiting for it to dry. Alrighty. If I want to color it in, that's a good question. Maybe I want to color it in. I'm going to leave it for now. Okay. Making sure nothing is loose. Okay. So this is our daily junk. My daily junk. I'm currently thinking about what to do next. The calendar spread's pretty easy. I think maybe we do the junk. I'm gonna keep eating my snack first though. Let's just chat. Let me eat my snack and we're gonna chat. Here's my snack. Welcome to my snack tour. Do you want a snack tour? I can take you to the first, second, third course. That was actually really cool. Speaking of, Sabrina Carpenter's music video for House Tour comes out on Monday. I'm very excited. That's all I have to say. Another thing. Nothing. I have nothing to say. We're just taking a snack break. If you have a snack, have a snack. Take a minute. I can't really lean back in this chair because my cat is over here. Why are you eyeing my food? It's so sad. Oh, big stretch. She loves to rub her face on stuff. Yeah? Are you getting me through a tough time? She's got her paw on my shoulder. Yeah? You supporting me through a tough time? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. She's done laying behind me and is ready to lay on my lap. Okay, I'll let you. But anyway, she loves, no, that's mine. She loves to rub her face up against stuff, but it hurts her. It just bite. Stop. I'm gonna kick you out if you're gonna be a nuisance. Quit that. Sorry, guys. She loves, as I was saying, she loves to rub her face against things, specifically like her chin. And like I said, she loves chin scratches. But it hurts her. And like, I can see it hurting her. And it's just so sad to see. We're just taking a snack break. Grab a snack. Have a good time. that bug bite that I have right there, I don't know if you can see it. It hurts like hell. I think, hey, don't touch that. I think it's a gnat because it's wet outside. It's been raining a lot, and that's just what I think. And you know, we're coming up on a year of me living here, but I've never lived here during April. It could be a mosquito. I doubt it. I feel like I just got rid of all the mosquitoes in my house. Do you see? Do you see that? That's crazy. There's one there. There's two there. There's one there. There's one there. And there's one there. Annoying. Annoying. And it hurts. So, oh, and then I go to physical therapy and they put my hands under a hot wet towel. It's like a heating pad. And it like makes it worse, but it's just what you gotta do sometimes. I'm gonna take a quick break to get some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I have my coaster and I have my water. I garage sailed this. Very cute. That's where we're gonna put it. My cat is there's a gnat. That's what's been freaking biting me. Caught live. Oh my god. I think I need one of those traps. You know, those like light trap things? Where'd it go? It's not like there's food back here. Sorry. Yay, I'm back. Yes, hello. I had to get some water. Pinecone's currently under the desk. This is what I worked on, if you missed it. This was a stamp that I did with my stamp block. I'm going to be doing more, so if you missed it, it was very, very cool. We're going to do it again. It says, April showers, bring May flowers. I'm going to get the lighting figured out. Right now, the ring light is too intense and it washes me out really badly, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, so this is my daily junk. I'm thinking I add it in. So let me grab my junk. I have a big junk box, and then I got this, another one of these from the Idea Store. These are the receipts that I used today. Hobby Lobby and Land of Lincoln Goodwill Outlet Store. Anyway, so in here I've got, what do I have? I know what I can do from yesterday, because today's what, the 4th? So I've got this one from Wednesday. I've got this one from Thursday. I've got this from Friday. This is the bag that the medicine came in. Thank you for saying it's cute. I appreciate that. I also have this is from Jake. This is from Ready or Not. I wish we kept the ones from Project Hail Mary, because that one was really good. That movie rocked, by the way. In case you're wondering, that movie freaking rocks. What I'm going to do, moving on, I'm going to start by gluing these on. And then we'll come back to this in a minute. We're going to do something cool with it. And by cool, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, this is a throat coat. This is from Throat Coat. So, and it says, talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit. Okay, wait, hold on. Talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit. This is capital S spirit. We'll keep the drama ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're seeing drama tonight. By the way, if there's anybody else here, which I don't think there is, because I don't have my stats pulled up. Sorry. Jake is my partner, and we go to see movies. Hey, Jake. How's it going? Spirit. Is it the Spirit? Spirit Halloween? I was thinking Spirit the Horse. You know, the animated horse movie. That's all I can think of, and I think that's hilarious, so I'm going to put it in my junk. Do I put it right here? I'm going to put it right here. And then this is from the bagels that I finished on Thursday. Okay, good, how are you? I'm good. I was talking earlier about my bug bites. I have like 10 new bug bites. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 on my finger. Marty, love that movie. It's definitely a gnat, because here it is. Come here. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Okay. Anyway, there's gnats in my house. And I think it's because of my humidifier and also the window. So. Marty loved that movie. I've never seen it, so. Here's hoping this sticks. I think it will. This is so fun. I'm having a great freaking time. This fucking rocks. Am I allowed to curse on Twitch? Is that allowed? Why are you laying over there? That's odd. Am I allowed to curse on Twitch? Is that allowed? Maybe I'll draw a little plant. That'd be cool. And that's all I'm gonna do. Also, talking to who's Rosemary Gladstar and what the fuck is she talking about? Because thank you, Jake. Because talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit. It's tea. It's from a tea bag. Girl, what are you talking about? You know? What are we talking about here? Should I zoom this in a bit? Hold on, let me see. I don't want to fuck it up, but plus it'll be right in my face, so no. Sorry, y'all, you're just gonna have to go with me on this. Oh my gosh, tragedy struck. This is what we got going on. So Friday, we're doing the bag, and then I also need one from today. I don't know if I have a good one from today. I have this bag of, I got this. I'll use this for today. Okay, this is a bag. I'm thinking I just cut a piece out and put it in. Yeah? You guys agree? I'm doing it. And then maybe I can use it in a spread later. I also want to, depending on like kind of where this kind of goes. Ooh, I'm gonna make it like floppy. Where this kind of goes today. I'm thinking I have that plan for that one. There's a picture in this box over here that I want to, that I've been inspired by, that I want to use, and I have a plan for that, but that could also be done another day. Just for the record, the only reason why this is happening right now, this weekend, is because I'm on break this weekend from my job. That is so cool. And I have the time. I'm also currently in a show, so it's not This is probably not going to happen next weekend. Maybe. It might. We're almost to Tech Week. Ooh, I'm going to make it floppy. This is cool. Tell me I'm a genius. Because I am. It's going to be like confetti. Confetti? That's not what I'm looking for. Confetti? Is that the word I'm looking for? Fringe. That was the word I'm looking for. Spelling bee. Yes. Again, probably the only person in here right now watching is Jake. But, oh, isn't that cool? Look at that. That's so fun. I think I can make it even frillier. Pinecone's having a bath, by the way. In case anybody cared. What was I talking about? I can't even remember. Oh, that's right. So, it might be a while before my next one, which is why I'm like, do I do my other spread tonight? But I do have plans tonight. I'm going to see a movie with Jake. We're seeing the drama, the one with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. I think I've started to love Robert Pattinson. I mean, I don't love him, not in the same way that I love Sebastian Stan, but I think he's cool and I think he's talented. I'm glad to see that his career became more than just Twilight. And I've never seen Twilight, so... Is this cool? Look at that. That's so fun. I love that. I love that. Oh my god. Okay. Today. We need junk from today. I said I was going to use this. This is when I wish I had a paper punch. Because it would be so easy to just, you know. I think this also is too big. I need to trim it. Give me a moment. I want to do more stamping. So after this, I'm going to do more stamping. Because Jake missed the stamping earlier. You missed the stamping, Jake. He was in Boy in the Heron, and he was in Mickey 17. Mickey 17 was one of my favorite movies from, what was that, last year? I can't remember. Jake was going to school me in a minute. Boy in the Heron, yes. He was the Batman. He was in Mickey 17. He was in that one that we saw that I was like, I don't think I like this. It wasn't Sorry Baby. It was the other one. One of those... some stamps. What was that called? Jake, what was that movie? That with Katniss. Why can't I think of her name? Jennifer Lawrence. What was that movie called? With the forest fire and she like went crazy? Because she's allowed to go crazy and I support her. Jake, what is it? Die, my love. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I was like, is it Sorry Baby? No, definitely not Sorry Baby. But it was like along those lines of like that kind of title. Okay, I'm going to make a huge mess because just a second ago there's food in here. I'm going to aim for right here. I'm aiming for that. My scissors are going to be so freaking mad at me. Because, you know, they can talk. Could I use... No, I shouldn't use my cool scissors, right? I forgot he was in that. Yeah, he was in that. Okay, it's not super dirty. I also, like, really question... Are you supposed to put food in a junk journal? Like, food-related stuff in a junk journal? I feel like you're not supposed to. I'll just wipe it off. Jake, are you having a good time? I hope so. Let's use the scallop edge. Oh, that works perfect. Kind of. I have scallop scissors. Jake, you missed the entirety of making this. And that makes me sad, but that's okay. I'll do more stamps just for you because they're really cool. So. She's being mischievous also, by the way. You can put whatever you want in a jar. But, like, is it frowned upon to use, like... No, because people use, like, food stuff all the time. But okay. I guess instead of are you allowed or is it like is it a good idea is how do people get their like food wrappers so clean? Because people will do like Taco Bell spreads and I'm like, how? All right. Get ready to leave for Mario. Maybe how much time you have before you have to leave? There we go. Because I'll just show you how it works in the back. We'll do the end. We'll just do it really quick. This is for Jake, everyone. Ask for extra. Oh, that does make sense. All right, so Jake, we're going to do this for you. This is a stamp block. These have, there's like our sticky. I'll do this in 10 minutes. It's no big deal. We're going to put the end. And so what you do is you take these off and you stick them, right? T, H, E. I only have one E. Oh, I have two E's. The end. And the good thing about it is that it's clear. So you can kind of see it all. Oh. No, I want that to be. Pinecone's being mischievous. I can hear her. And so when it's clear, you can see, so it's a stamp, right? So I feel like I'm not. Are you watching? Because this is the cool part. So then you take your ink pad. So those I've just stuck on, and you can put them in like any order, any configuration as you want. And it's clear so you can see if you've spelled it correctly because you have to start from one way, right? And so then you load it up. And you can like really actually see it being loaded up, which is really cool. So now it's like, you see how it's black? It's ready to go. So, and then I'm going to put the lid back on so I don't accidentally stamp myself or my clothes. Are you ready? Are you watching? Are you watching? Tell me in the chat. Are you watching? Okay. So then you stamp it. Ready? Boom. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Look at that. And it looks so good. The end. It's probably not as exciting as I'm making it out to be, but it's freaking cool. I love it. And it looks so good. And these were thrifted. These were thrifted. Well, not the block and the ink, but the stamps were thrifted. Isn't that freaking dope? Isn't that cool as fuck? My lamp. It fell over. Isn't that cool? Pinecone's back. So yeah. There's some more stamping. I'll probably do some more later, but I'm glad you were here to witness that. And that you were paying attention. Because it's very cool. Yeah, Pinecone? What are you doing, girl? It is so cool, right? And it looks perfect, and I love it. And then you just wipe off the stamp block, and then you're done. And then you can just keep reusing it. So yeah, have fun at your movie. I'll see you later. Don't eat my food. Sorry. Have a great day. Have a great time. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be done in a few minutes, so yeah. There are most definitely gnats in here because there's another one. Get out of my face, bro. He's like right in front of the camera. Right on my computer. Nope, he survived. Hold on, everyone. Give me just a moment. Come here. I think I got it. Sorry, y'all. Love you. See ya. And then we'll just close that. Okay. So far. Hey, girl. I have ink all over my fingers. And I almost just wiped my face. I'm going to wipe it anyway. Okay. Is that what's been causing all my little things? They've got to be coming in through the window. That's gotta be why. I'm gonna have to spray some more bug spray around and clean out my humidifier, but other than that, it's like, so I'm wondering, it has been almost 2 hours, so I'm thinking maybe I kind of draw out what I want, or like I kind of brainstorm. What I want to do going forward. My bug bites are really freaking bothering me. There are so many. Why do gnats bite? That's my question. That's just like crazy. That's a crazy fact. That's insane. Anyway, my nuts. I'm trying to think because I'm not too sure what I want to do here, especially since I don't have my markers or anything. I only have pencils. And my arm really itches. It itches so bad. Like, do you see that? Do you see that? Right there? It hurts so much. Sorry, now I'm being gross. I'm just gonna itch them really quick. I'm just gonna itch them. No, I can't itch them. What if I... my daily jog. Go showers, bring my flowers. Yar. Because I want this to be like a cover page. Maybe we do like a really big thing. What would that be like for me? This gray. There's purple. Oh, that's brown. Do I have any purple in here? I don't know. This one is slanted. This one looks like, what is that one state? Nevada? This one looks just like Nevada. What did I put on my thing? I wanted to do like where did I put my junk bucket? On the floor. There was like I also have this. I don't know. Maybe we just brainstorm for next time and we kind of end it here and do some stuff next time. I'm just trying to kind of think about what I want to do. So I'm not feeling too inspired right now. I have lots of blues and greens. I also have lots of oranges. The oranges are really pretty. Oranges and yellows. Maybe we do like a sun. That could be kind of cool. A little sun moment. And we write, and we write like goals on the thing. Goals or crafts? The sun's come out a bit. I love that. How exciting. This is textured. There's one in here that is, or like, I guess, well, yeah, textured. Yeah, okay. These are going to be strips. This one's going to be circle. I don't know what I want this to be. What did I say? I'll just kind of plan it out. A cover, goals, test page, daily junk, craft list. You do like a crafts completed page or something. I don't know. I'll just do like a things that bring me joy or something. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of pointy. Someone texting me? No. It's my watch saying to stand up. Nope. I need a little bag for my scraps. You know, a little place to put my scraps. My little baby scraps. I can probably come up with something. Who knows? There we go. Oh, and you know what else I have? My paper cutter here. Paper cutter for the win. Let's do that actually. I want to do this way, I think. I want them to be really thin. That first one was kind of a fail, huh? I feel like a real scrapbooker. This is freaking cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel cool. Do you feel cool? Because I feel cool. We'll do this last spread just for fun because I'm feeling inspired. But I'm not gonna force myself to fill it with anything or like feel like I need to fill it with anything. I'm just gonna kind of make it happen. Ooh, and it's textured on one side. That's cool. I'm not gonna force myself to fill it with anything quite yet. I'm going to let just gonna let myself kind of live with this spread. Like I feel, you know, nothing too crazy. Maybe I'll find a way to incorporate it in, but for right now, I also really like the idea of it being things that make me happy because the sunshine makes me happy. It's true. What's happening over here? What's oh, that's why. I'm pretty sure also that this comes up. Isn't that true? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I just have been operating on hard mode, I guess. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. It's okay. And then we'll do this one kind of like shorter. Also, the book being here is really throwing me off. Allow me to just make it easier on me. There we go. This is what I want to do with the paper chains paper. Did that just perforate? Okay. Because I want to do a paper chain. I don't know the color scheme yet. But I also haven't looked at my screen in a while. Okay. gonna put this away. Working on putting stuff away where it goes after I'm done using it. That's what we're working on here today and always, because that is always a struggle constantly. So we're gonna start with these, and then I'm gonna put the thing over top. So let's mix these up a bit, actually. I like that idea. I'm just gonna start fucking going for it. I did not think that through, actually. Hold on. We'll do one layer at a time. Also, I need to decide if I want to keep them kind of floppy or if I should glue them down. I'm at the point where I'm focused on not talking, sorry. You're just like, stop talking. That's my bad. I don't like where that one is, actually. There we go. I love this, I love the, oh, it's your food. Her food's ready, it's time for dinner. I kind of absolutely love this. This is so fun and cool. I feel so creative. I've been craving being creative. I don't know why. It's probably because it's springtime. It's springtime for Hitler in Germany. Sorry, a producer's moment for ya. That's cool. It's in a journal. It's just like here. I think that's freaking dope. It looks like hair. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It looks like hair, but it's cool. And then I can close it and it pokes out, and then I think that's funny. I think that's really funny, actually. Okay, so now let's just review really quick what we've done today. We've planned out our stuff. I've created this. I don't know what this is, but I felt inspired and I wanted to make it happen for myself. So I did. I'm gonna So we made this. Now I can't close it because I put glue on it. That's okay. That's okay. I made this. I kind of hate how this works. I keep doing stuff off screen. I apologize. I'm still new to this. We made this. We also made this, and we added some daily junk as well. We also stamped in the back for fun. So I think that's going to be it for today, because there's some chores that I have to do, and I'm going to fix my nap problem. But I hope everybody had a good time, and I will post when I'm gonna do this again. It might be on Monday. It probably will be on Monday. Who knows though? But anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.